Alrighty. Let's get a few people in here and go from there. Maria, send those, see what happens. Okay, hey Jen's Place, how are you? I got this right. Hi Skipper. How's everybody? How you doing? I am running late. I was at the grocery store and I got stuck. I got stuck there. So let's just see who gets in here. We'll give it a few minutes. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Lots of classes going on. Yeah. You know the feeling. Or at least I'm gonna have these out here. I'll snack on stuff while we're here. Hey, how you doing? Snack on some cheese. Alrighty. I don't know who's gonna be here. I think Orland's driving, so he's a little hit or miss grabbing right now. That's okay. I'm just happy he's driving. I think. Really don't know. No. Yeah. Good Lord. Hey, Rose. There we go. Get rid of that. Alrighty. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna start snacking now. We're gonna start. I think. There we go. Okay, so shields. Some of you may know what shields are, some of you may not. In the spiritual community, paranormal community, shields are very helpful for a variety of reasons. Hey, look, there is an Orland. A wild Orland has appeared. I cracked myself up. But they're helpful for one thing, many ways. Everything we do, like I've said in other lives, is everything is consisted of some sort of energy. Stop snacking. God, I'm hungry. And I'm gonna snack while we're in here. Okay. So everything has an energy. You have an energy. So your shield is you're going to be taking your energy and making so the other energies do not interfere with it, right? That may be spirits. That might be energies thrown at you from other people. And it all starts with the grounding we've already talked about. Okay? You get grounded. You start out that way. And there are several different types of shields. Some of them you don't hear about very often. Some of them you do. It just all depends. I didn't hear about the lead shield for a long time. It's not candy. It's bell peppers. roasted bell pepper. Nice try though. I know it looks so bright red. It's hard to tell. No worries. A little bit of Swiss cheese, a little bit of the red bell pepper. It's delicious. Thank you very much. So, the most common type is the bubble. You'll hear in a lot of lives. Bubble, bubble up, bubble this, bubble, bubble, bubble. And you know, it's a good one. It is a good general shield. There's also the lead shield. There's also the mirror shield. There is the mirror ball shield. There's even a couple I've just been playing with. So, we'll go through all of those. But for now, we're just going to go over the bubble, and the mirror, and what I like to call the mirror ball. And I think my cat's playing in the closet. So the bubble shield is literally that. You just, after you get grounded, you grow those roots, you get started, you just think of a bubble around you, right? And this bubble, you know, is not like a normal bubble. It doesn't pop. It doesn't, it's more like made of rubber for me. You can change it up. You can make it whatever color you want, whatever goes best for you. Usually a nice gold color, in a good general way. That golden light, that light that we all think about, it dispels a lot of stuff. Things will bounce right off of it. Negative emotions and stuff have a hard time getting through. Now, some people teach you to have that light coming down and have an opening at the top and at the bottom. And you can do that for general everyday stuff in your house, for the most part. And just have that light going through. So it's a constant renewal of energy, which is also helpful. I do that a lot. It doesn't bother me. Because I figure the light's going to take care of a lot of the stuff coming in. But when you go out and you're in public, you know, you want to close that. Okay, the closed bubble works very well for this. Because, you know, no matter what, there's nothing's going to get in. And just so you guys reminded, nothing also is going to get out. So, when you're doing, you know, somebody's trying to read you and you take down the shield, or you're in a bad mood, when you put this up, that bad mood is probably not going to go anywhere. So redo it, reground. Don't let that stay in there all day and you're just circling through it and you get home and you bring it down and you're like, oh my God. Because it's just energy that was trapped in your little bubble. Okay? So those are the two. And you, like I said, you can have fun with it. Do whatever you like. Okay? Your shield is your own. If you want to make it rainbow colored, if you want to make it translucent, do whatever works for you. But this is your bubble. And you got to practice this. Okay? So the best way I like to practice when I first started was going to the grocery store, right? Go into the grocery store, walk in, come back out, get grounded, and do your bubble. And then get back in there. You'd be surprised how much different it feels, how much your anxiety goes down. And man, did I forget this at the grocery store earlier. I had to walk back out. I'm trying not to constantly rely on shields because I do not come out of my shield. I do not come out of my shield for the longest time. I went in there, I'm like, nope, gotta go back outside. It makes a huge difference. And yes, you can call me crazy, but try it. See what happens. You'd be very surprised. Now, the next one It's just a mirror shield. And this one, honestly, it's ridiculousness to me. Because people say just think of like 4 mirrors around you. And that doesn't seem very protective to me. So when I do this one, I like to apply it to the outside of my bubble. So you have double shields going. But this is to reflect back. And they say have it down so that whatever energy is being thrown at you, you can reflect it back into the ground. Or even back at the person. If you are sick and tired of it, I do not recommend it because, again, they have the same thing and you're just bouncing back and forth, and just recycle it. Just recycle it. So I came up, well, I didn't come up with this, obviously. Somebody else did too. But before I read about it, and before I learned about it, I came up with the disco ball. So you're a bubble with all these little mirrors all over the place. Okay, so whatever direction it comes from, it is going to reflect off. I like my disco ball. There's even little spaces in between the mirrors for spikies. So, and some people will tell you to put the name on one of them, so it's like you have one designated per person that might be going after you. I find this, I myself find this completely unnecessary. They're fun. Fun shields. Plus they're sparkly. I mean, who doesn't like that? I don't see why you need to put the name on there, but a lot of people do say put the name on each mirror for each person. You might think that's exhausting. That's a lot of energy that you don't need to expend. It's a mirror. It's going to reflect. Okay. You know, so you can personalize these ones. You can get as crazy as you want. If you want to have blue mirrors, if you want to have a purple bubble, if you want to have spikes on your shield, or you want an electric shield, make that bubble electric. You know, have fun with it. This is yours. This is your energy. Do what you want with it. Experiment with it. Go into that grocery store with that. Don't pick a fight. Okay, I take that one back. Do not pick a fight with people who will send stuff at you. Do not. But have fun with it. Experiment with it. Go into a haunted house. Okay? That is a completely different type of energy shift to use when you're in a haunted house and you're dealing with spirits. With them, sometimes they will, or shock them. You know, you get grabbed and stuff. They're different spirits, but you change your energy. Right? There are so many different types of spirits out there. It's ridiculous. I had one tickle me awake this morning. Not fun. But one way you can do this, especially with spirits, is if they're really annoying you, they're really bothering you, you can't get them away, take that energy, compress it, and expand it out. And just boing. Okay? And it typically does a good job of getting them to back off for the moment. I'm not doing readings right now. I'm doing classes. I will be doing readings another night. Okay? Promise. So that's a good one we like to use. I actually have bubbles inside my bubble. So if somebody wants to read me, but I don't want them to see certain aspects or certain things, you know, I'll have another little bubble, like around a certain part of me. So yeah, my shield may be down. You may be reading this, but you're not going to be reading about certain things I want to keep private. Okay. That's a little trick I have kind of kept up my sleeve. Typically, I like to use this different type of shield for that, but and you can double bubble, you can triple bubble, disco bubble, all that fun stuff. Oh, Tiny's finally coming. I'm almost done. I'm trying to keep this one short because Zach is supposed to be doing his class here in like 15 minutes. But there's Tiny. So does anybody have anything to add to the disco ball, the bubble mirror shield, double bubbles? Hey, I'm trying to think, make sure I'm not missing anything. As you knew me, I just start going and then whew, I skip over a small portion. Especially when I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off before I get in here. This is nice. It's like a massage. Arlen, do you have one to add to those 3 types? Jens, Rose, anybody? Did anybody learn anything new? Even you older people in here. We can go over it again for you, Tiny. We do bubble bubble. Yeah. You can use intentions inside there. And that's another part of the class I could go over is you can use crystals you have in there on you to help support your bubbles. It doesn't have to be all you. You can have a little quartz there in your pocket and help it amplify things. Hey, Jared. Gerardo, yeah. So your bubble is your own. Oh look, there's one more. Okay, maybe I will go over this again. For sake of recording though, got selenite column. That'll do it. So what I'm gonna do, guys, because I already went over these and it's kind of good for recording at this point, I'm gonna end the live and then restart it for the new people, and we'll go over the shields and stuff again. But this way I have something that's easy to go into YouTube and such. So I'll be right back, okay?